Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So before we get into this video, I am going to say that I am really very tired of seeing Black people coming at each other, and this is British podcasters, coming out to say that they don't understand what they teach African American women in school. And the fact that they have the guts. I don't understand some of them, where they buy their guts from, if they buy it from Dollar Tree or something, or which store they buy all that from, because and the mentality is more like a gutter mentality, because coming out to accuse a group of people without even any evidence is just something I really do not understand. And then they always, like, I don't know, it looks like every two or three days you see British people or others people with British fake accent coming out to look for African American, look for their trouble, saying some certain things. And the truth is that a lot of people, I see a lot of Black Americans saying that, man, I am Black American, but I've never heard something like this before, And honestly, they are like, I am tired of all this UK, all these people coming out every day to take a swipe, at African American people, or probably the women and all that. This is a gutter behavior, sincerely speaking. And instead of I am tired. They should get a better topic, because I cannot be waking up to, the same crazy mindset and all that, instead of us coming together to do us and all that. Let's get into this video.
American women, not all Black American women, some Black American women need to get a grip.
What did they teach them in school?
I don't know what they teach them in school, but do you know what I think it is? The concept that African women or women from the UK who know their heritage and are from African descent are not Black is crazy to me. Because the thing is that Americans are using the concept of Black as a nationality rather than an ethnicity.
Okay, like to be Black is to be African American.
Yeah, being Black is phenotypical. It's not to do with your nationalities. I don't think they understand the concept that let me close my mouth and no one can hear my accent. Me and an American girl sit next to each other, they're gonna treat us the same. We're Black. So taking away the Black identity from Africans and from people from the UK who are Black is just really, I think that's really like a problem. Stop doing that, please. Thank you.
I feel like part for me of my issue with Black Americans feeling that they can police the idea of being Black is that you lot associate Blackness with slavery.
Yeah.
I also do feel like as well, policing a label that we didn't create is so boring.
Yeah,
it's a social construct that they made.
Wanting to have power that you so never
boring.
have. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And it's just so like, shut up. Actually,
like shush.
Ultimately, was the aim of that sentence.
Black American women, not all Black American women, some Black American women need to get a grip.
What did they teach them in school?
I don't know what they teach them in school, but do you know what I think it is?
As long as I've been Black, I cannot recall a single time in my life, in real life, where a Black person referred to an African as not Black. Personally, in fact, we have a hard time not referring to people as Black. I have actually heard my people refer to Vin Diesel as Black, because that's just a Black man. That's just a Black man. I've heard Pete Wentz, Meghan Markle. Honestly, the only one who's not Black is Logic, but that's neither here or there. I don't know what it is, but I promise you this is a one-sided argument. I promise you nobody's talking about this in America. Not one person is talking about this in America. I can attest to this. I'm an American Black woman. It's low-key, high-key giving xenophobic, and I hate that for you. So I think you should pump the brakes a little bit on that one. That's a take that you should probably consider throwing out next time y'all hit the podcast.
I hate to see this. I really do. I hate to see Black people, my brothers and sisters, confusing us for white people in America. Because the things that you are talking about are white people in America. If I walk into a room and you are the only two black women in that room, I will choose you every single time over every other demographic, including black men. You do not know black women in America, and it's not okay for you to judge all of us based on your limited interactions. We do not have time for this, because all of our blackness is under attack around the globe. For you to think that we don't know the difference between nationality and ethnicity is ridiculous. Black people, we know we are black in America. We know who our ancestors are. And I'm going to tell you something about black women in America. Those are your ancestors too. We do know the difference between nationality and ethnicity. And if you knew your ancestors that came from America, you would be proud, very proud. You do not know black women in America because every black woman that I know would choose you. And your stereotypical thoughts about us are white supremacist in the root, and it's something that you should unpack, not black women in America. Let's not have to continue to do this. We don't have time for it.
Black American women, not all black American women, some black American women need to be.
So I'm going to respond with grace because I know how irritating it is to be misunderstood. So in America, we are teaching and are taught, okay, that race, ethnicity, and nationality are three different things. Hence the reason why I am a black as race, African American as ethnicity, and American as my culture, okay? Race being the color of your skin, which is the reason why when two people of different skin tones, example black and white, do not like each other, they're referred to as racist, okay? Ethnicity, that is your culture that you belong to, your subgroup that you belong to. I am African American, that's the culture that I am in. African Americans do not refer to themselves as black Americans. Nobody does that over here. We refer to everyone that has the same color skin as us as black American. That's the country we live in. That's the country we're from. Hence the reason why we are black African Americans. Of course, nobody else would know that unless they were living here. Also, I legit have never seen anyone saying anything bad about anyone that is black from another country. If anything, we're interested in learning how y'all do y'all makeup, what y'all are eating over there, okay, and what music y'all listening to. We don't care about anybody else but ourselves. We're just trying to survive over here.
Black American women, not all black American women, some black American women need to get a grip.
What did they teach them in school?
I don't know.
When the engagement is not hitting, the quickest way to get it ramped up is to find a way to drag black women, or specifically black American women, in some type of derogatory way. Views ain't hitting, the likes ain't coming in, the comments are not happening, and it's always gonna do it. Leave us alone. We are going through a recession right now. They finding every and any way to raise rent. It's $5.50 for gas in California, and it's damn near $8 for a dozen of eggs. We have other important things to be worried about. No one is talking about this. And I sent somebody in the comments like, well, this one creator, so you decided to drag an entire demographic of people because of one person with a stupid idea came on here and said some dumb shit, and now we all gotta get strays from it. I don't see black American women getting on this app talking about UK women the way that y'all talk about us. The only time that I see them talking about it is trying to figure out how to do Uche's skin base. That is it. Why do we always get dragged? This is beef. It seems to be one-sided. Are you not tired? Because we are. It's late, it's tired, it's lame. I want to speak for all black women right now. We are not having this conversation about you guys. you are safe. And also, just a tip, if the only way that you can get engagement is dragging a demographic of women that you should not even be talking about, I'm pretty sure you got other shit that you could be talking about from your country alone. Maybe it's time to retire the mic.
On a serious note, who's sitting around having these conversations? Because as a Black American, I'm gonna tell you right now, we do not sit around talking about y'all. Y'all don't cross our mind. Like, we don't think about y'all. So I really want to know who's having these conversations with y'all for y'all to be able to even draw this type of attention to yourselves concerning us. I don't think you're having everyday interactions with Black American women to come to this conclusion. Because if you did, you would have been corrected. It's like you guys come up with something in your mind, you share between each other, and then decide this is how we think. This is how we move. This is how we believe. Surprise, surprise, we don't. There's so much nuance to it. This is giving obsessed. And I'm gonna be truthful with you. We prefer to be left alone and out of these conversations.
Black American women, not all Black American, some Black American women.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like this video, I just think, like, what is it about? Because as, you know, as an African American woman, I've never heard this conversation. Privy, I don't think we're policing Blackness, right? And we're not saying, oh, you're not Black. You are Black. We're African American and you are Black, depending on your ethnicity. No one's policing that. So what was the conversation for? And why as Black women are we dragged into it? Like, what? We didn't even say nothing. But for some reason, somehow, Black women are dragged into every freaking argument there is. And it's just, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
So this is all I got from this video, and I don't know where to start from, but I am really tired of, like, you know, some Black people also, especially all these British podcasters. This is not the first time I am getting some weird vibes from them, and all the time you see them coming out to say that, like, you know, I don't know what they are teaching them in school, like, you are better off. And I really do not even understand what they are saying, because they are not even making sense. Like, you know, I've never heard this, you know. And the fact that they wake up every day and all they want to, why is it, like, you know, I don't understand it. All you guys want to do is drag Black people, like American. Are they okay? Are you guys really okay? We need to really check you guys' fever, because I don't know if this is for clout or they are like trying to, I mean, it's just one-sided beef, and it's really crazy, and it looks like they are really very, very upset with Black Americans, because I don't understand this. Black is some people's race and ethnicity. That's why, like, you know, they call our culture Black culture, right? So because you know your own ethnicity and all that, I don't just really, I'm confused what's going on. And I am really tired of, like, seeing people that look like me, people that, like, you know, that should, I don't know them, but, like, you know, I don't think all these are important. Like, you know, all of them setting tripod to do podcasts and all that. All these podcasters should just be, like, you know, eradicated, like wipe them all off, because they are causing very, very big confusion for themselves too, and also confusing some of their confused followers also. And I am sure some of the AAs might have not heard this, like, you know, because, like, they sound so confused, and I do not understand them too, because I am sure a lot of people do not understand. Like, you know, probably if you're African American, you are probably not understanding what they are saying, because you've not heard that feed, you don't understand where she's coming from, the angle she's coming from, and all that. They should find a new topic, because trying to trend off people's distance is just, like, very weird. 1 minute they do not have culture, the other minute they don't want this, the other. I am tired. I'm tired of seeing people that look like me, especially all these people with stupid British accent. Yes, with their British accent all the time, coming on here to, like, drag themselves. Like, how dare you say you don't understand what they are teaching them in school? Because you that is also trying to talk is not also making sense. So who is now the cray one? I am not seeing any other person as a critical one aside from you. I mean, we can do better. I don't know, man. But yeah, this is what it is. And I don't know why they think like that, but that is just their own way of thinking, and that is just their own way of, but like, we can do better. Stop all this looking for a way to drag one another left or right instead of us coming. There are so many things affecting the world. I mean, the like the other lady said, like, you know, the high cost of living is just very high, and people are looking for a way to survive, and all you want to come out to say you don't understand what they teach them in school. Why do they? Shut the hell up. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.